Welcome back. This is Undercode Software. So let's go straight to our new topic of the day. So last time we talked about list methods. So for today we are going to talk about troops. We are going to talk about troops. It's called troops. These troops are also like these are a data structure, which basically means a container where we can store different values, or we can store many pieces of information. But once these troops are made or typed or printed out or executed, they can't be modified or changed, copied, replaced, extended, like variables, like lists. These can't be changed anymore once they are executed. So these troops are like codes, are like coordinates. So in troops they are just like coordinates. So you can say coordinates, like they are typed as if they are coordinates. So they are like coordinates. Let's make a variable called coordinates. So they are coordinates. They are just like a coordinate, so a variable. So but they can't be changed like lists, like variables, like strings, because they can append them, you can join, you can do everything. These ones cannot be modified, so they move in two pairs. So let's make a coordinate of let me say 4, 5. Let me say 5. We have here an error. Let me say 5. So this is just called a troop. A troops. So if we want to access elements from our troops variable coordinates, we use what they call the index. So let's print out and see. To print out, you say print out coordinates. We use what they call index. Let me say 1. So when we run our program, you see it's going to give us 5, because 5 is in the range of coordinate of index is 1. So when we try also, let's copy this and paste this. So when you try also to run the index of 0, let's run our codes to give us 4. See, it give us 4 when you try to run the index of 0. So also these ones are accessed by using index method. So you can also make a troop, a list troop, a troop when it's a list, a list of troops. So you can make here, let me say list. You can make here list, let me of troops, put comma. Also another list, let me say 5. Height, you put a comma. You can make a list of troops, let me for 32, and you modify them. You can also you can also use anything, let me say a string, troops of when they are string in a string format. So but just take note that troops use close brackets, whereby lists whereby lists use just square brackets, you know. So whereby these troops they use these list troops, let me show you, they use what they call parentheses instead of whereby the lists use what they call square brackets. That's what a list. So when you change these square brackets to parentheses, so there you have made what they call a troop. So troops are not, they can't be changed once they are written or executed. They can't be modified. So also it can be used as in elements as list, strings, so on. So that's all about strings. They are very common. They are very used. So you might be in need of writing a program. So in that program you put certain data. When you want no one or any user to change it, so you can write what if you want to write, let me say, an email. You say dash dash. Let me say use this. Let me say plus. Let me say plus at. Then is you say plus. Also let's add this plus com. Let me say .com. You may be typing such such a statement when you want a user to put to input his email. So this means that this one's going to be a troop. They can't be changed. It automatically puts them there. So you have gone across some websites when they have such things. So you may put here www. Let me say brand. Then it comes at, then you write here gmail.com, something like that. So they are useful. So that's all about troops. So let's go for another tutorial. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like my video, leave a comment. I'll just see them. I thank you so guys for supporting me and liking my videos, subscribing. I love you guys. See you in the next tutorial.